Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630. I'm joined with Peter, our head of customer experience and quality control. Today we're going to talk to you about the differences between the around the block and the relaxed body. So stay with us. As I said, I'm here with Peter today, our head of customer experience and quality control. Peter has over 20 years experience in the bike industry, all the way from a mechanic to a store manager, to a sales rep, to here with us now. He knows everything in and out of bikes. So he's going to help me explain the differences in these two models. As I said, we have the around the block and the relaxed body. Now the relaxed body frame is the same for men and women. We have the matte black color here, but it's the same across gender. So I'll jump in and start us off with a couple things. I think at just first glance, it seems pretty obvious that there's some major differences between these two models, but I'll get into the explanation. First and foremost, the riding position on these bikes is going to be similar yet different. Both of them are set up to allow for upright riding, so that's one similarity. But in terms of everything else, it's completely different. You can see just by looking at it, different handlebars, also different pedal positions, and way different frame lengths. The relaxed body has a stretched out frame. We call this a semi-recumbent. The around the block's a traditional cruiser triangle frame design. So the pedals sit directly below the seat, which sits directly below the hips of the rider. On the relaxed body, the pedals are actually moved 8 inches forward. Now, what this does is it's going to take pressure and tension off the hips. The rider's going to have their leg a little bit out in front of them when pedaling. What this also allows for is easier on and off the bike while still getting ample leg extension when riding. You can have that seat low to the ground, step through the frame, get on and off easily, but still be able to get your feet flat on the ground when stopped because you're getting the leg extension with the forward pedaling design. A difference there really is you're not going to be able to get as much torque and efficiency per pedal or power output per pedal on the relaxed body, but you're going to get way more comfort, way more relaxed ride than you will on the ATB. And that's kind of funny saying that because the around the block is a relaxed position bike, but you're actually going to be able to get more power out of each pedal stroke on the around the block because of the crank being directly below the hips. So that's a lot, Pete. I don't know if you can jump in and kind of take it from here and point out some other major differences.
Yeah, that covered a lot of it. But but it's fun to compare the relaxed body to the around the block because the around the block is the classic beach cruiser, and so we can really show how this one departs from that. And the main thing is that what Dusty talked about is that it is a much longer frame, and that's mostly because the pedals have been moved forward about 8 inches or so. This bike is probably the most versatile we have in terms of positioning it for your body because the seat can go quite high actually with the seat that comes with it, or also we can actually swap it out. If you want the seat to go all the way down, this seat post that it comes with is too long, so we can get it down to about here, but we could actually send you a shorter one and you can get the seat all the way down here, which is the lowest that we can get on any bike. And the reason why we're able to do that is because the pedals are so pushed so far forward that you can still get the correct leg extension while you're sitting there, but you'll be quite low to the ground. However, we also have these style handlebars, which are called ape hangers, and these can be pulled way back to reach where you are on the bike if you were to have the seat lower or higher. Also, if you raise the seat higher, you can even move the ape hangers more forward. So this bike can open up for a much larger rider, or it can also close down for a shorter rider. So there's a lot of versatility on that bike. It's a very relaxed bike. It's easy to step over. The step over right here, like Dusty was talking about, there's a big wide room here. That helps if you have some problems with your knees or your joints, don't want to bend them too much. Again, that also the riding position itself will also lend to that, to taking pressure off the joints and things like that. With this bike too, you can get the sort of positioning that you want with your back. You can sit directly upright, which is really nice on the back, or you can lean a little bit forward if you like.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the relaxed body, it's not going to be conducive to super fast riding or hilly riding because of the fact that the pedals are so far forward. Hills are going to be really challenging, especially steep hills. And even though this is a 7-speed bike, you're going to have some range with the 7 speeds. Riding distances wouldn't be an issue, but I think flat ground is the best option with the relaxed body. On the ATB, hills won't be as difficult. You'll be able to get way more torque. You can stand up on the around the block. Standing up on the relaxed body really isn't going to be an option. You could do it. I don't suggest it or condone it because it's going to be a very awkward riding position. But as Pete said, the interesting thing about the relaxed body is we've got several adjustment points on the stem. And I would say, ballpark height range, this bike can probably accommodate height ranges from about 4'9", 4'10", all the way up to about 6'4",
Something like that,
with the
right?
seat being all the way down. And again, for riders that are more comfortable staying low to the ground, it's a great option. Anything else you want to add?
There are a few similarities. This is still a cruiser style bike, so we have cruiser style tires. These are a little smoother, but they still have the same, almost the same width as the Around the Block has. So giving you a cushy ride. This one with the smoother tread may be a little bit more efficient on smooth ground. This one comes with fenders and also the cruiser saddle. Nice big cushy cruiser saddle, similar to the Around the Block.
Yeah, saddles are similar, although the relaxed body is upgraded, which brings us to another point. We're not talking about trim levels today. As it is today, the relaxed body only has one spec level, which is our highest level of specs. So quality level, this is going to be a really nice bike. The Around the Block only has 2 spec levels, and so the Around the Block that you're seeing here is actually a spec level below the relaxed body in terms of how we spec. Now, whenever you may be watching this video, it's quite possible we've now released a new relaxed body trim level. But yeah, and so this frame's actually aluminum on the relaxed body, and this ATB frame is steel. But again, that's really more specific to trim levels. We're talking about general use cases and riding position differences more than anything else. But yeah, I mean, one thing also to point out about riding position on the Around the Block, you're going to be sitting like this. Handlebars are going to sweep into your body. It's going to be very relaxed. Now on the relaxed body, it's going to be relaxed as well, but the handlebars are different. They're going to be kind of here. But the benefit really is you can bring these close into your body or far away. So if you want them out here, you can do that if you have longer arms, but as you bring them in, you're also going to be super relaxed. So it's just going to be the difference between here on the relaxed body and sort of here on the cruiser. Different, but still both comfortable. And you don't have quite the versatility and adjustment that you'll have you won't have the same sort of versatility and adjustment on the relaxed body on the ATB. So you have more ability to really, really fine tune the relaxed body for you. What do you think?
That about covers it. The cruiser's been around, this style's been around for almost 100 years, and the reason why is because it's a very comfortable bike. This relaxed body may be even more comfortable. It's really a cool ride.
Yeah.
Really sweet ride.
And I would say, so use cases, actually very similar across the board. Avoid hills on the relaxed body. That's the major difference. But I would say paved trails, casual rides. You can use the relaxed body for exercise, just avoid the hills. And if you want something super comfortable and easy on your body, great choice. So if you have any other questions, please comment below. We're happy to get back to you. Or you can send us an email, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us, 310-982-2877. We're happy to answer your question. And most importantly, take the Body Fit quiz on our website. We've developed a proprietary algorithm to help fit bikes specifically to your lifestyle and your body type. It's going to make a suggestion that's specifically right for you. And we have a 365-day return policy. So at any point in 365 days, if you don't love your bike, you can send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. So thanks for sticking with us today. And don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.